Hi everyone. Okay, today's little project is this lovely little basic box. Now this is a 3" by 4" gift box, and I'll let you see what's inside. We have little Scottish biscuit, Border Family Biscuiteers. This is a Viennese worm, it's lovely. Good as a little thank you. So you'll see it's just a fold over top box. Basic sentiment on the top there, and finished off with some ribbon. So, right, what we need to do is, I'll show you. This is using the Garden Impressions cardstock pack. Calypso Coral as the base, and then this lovely DSP 6x6 out of the Garden Impressions cardstock pack. Paper pack, sorry. This is really good value for money. I've done a few projects using this suite, all double-sided as well, so that's page 191 of the main catalogue. Okay, so let's go. Right, so here's my trimmer. Get a bit of paper. So what we want to do is we want to cut this piece of cardstock down to, this is A4 card, so we want to cut it to 6 by 9. So you get one box per A4 sheet. Keep all your offcuts because they will come in handy. So there's by 6, like so. Now on this side, the shortest side, we're going to score it at 1 and 5. So there's 1 inch rather, and 5 inch. I like to go over it twice because it's easier to kind of fold. Then on the longest side, we're going to score at, let me see, 1, 4, 5 inches, and 8 inches, like so. Perfect. Don't know if you could see the score lines very well on that, but never mind, that's fine. So what we want to do is fold and burnish all the score lines like so. Ta-da. Now if you sit it up the shorter side at the top, this section here is going to be your top of your lid, the front part and the 2 sides, and that's your back bit there. So we're going to need 1 piece for the top, 2 pieces for the front and back, and 2 slightly smaller pieces for the sides. So let's cut that then now. So using this DSP, now make sure your pattern's the right way. When I practiced this, I've done it the wrong way. Hang on a second. Okay, so we want to cut this 1/4 inch shorter than the length of the box, which is 4 inches. So that will be 3 7/8 by 2 7/8 for the top, like so. The sides will be, this is already 3 7/8 long, so we want this at 3/4 of an inch, no, 7/8 of an inch for each of the front and back sections. It gets a bit tricky this because it is such a small measurement, so try and make sure that's straight like so. Oh, hang on a wee second. Now for the side bits, we want just 2 7/8 by 7/8 of an inch. So there's 1 piece, and here's the second piece. So you're getting quite a lot out of your little 6x6 DSP. Now, what I want to do first is cut all the relevant sections. So we want to cut this one and this one in the middle. Same at the other side, like so. And we want to cut here and here. And here and here. Now you don't want to cut these bits off because they'll tuck under to make the lids, etc. Oh, sorry, I had to nip away a wee second there. So we've just cut it at the sides here. Now the bits that are going to fold under, you want to just snip the corners off slightly, like that. And that saves any overlap when you glue it together, like so. Now, before we glue the box together, I am going to stick on the DSP, so glue. Now make sure this is facing the right way, okay? So that your image isn't upside down. Now, because this is paper rather than card, you don't want to use too much wet glue in case it crinkles the paper. So just position that like so. Do the front, make sure it's the right way as well. Ta-da. Do the back. Now this is opposite because obviously it's the back end of the box. There's no point in doing the bottom or anything. Nobody's going to see it, so let me do this. This is one of the easiest boxes that you can do. There's a few score lines, a few cuts, and that's it. The other boxes I was doing in other tutorials were more of the fold and tuck in ones, which are good as well, but they take a wee bit more time than these ones. So now when I'm doing my boxes, I'm just working out the measurements myself, being a big girl. But if I have cased anybody's, I will give acknowledgement to those folks. Right, so let's glue this together, starting with the base. Fold these bits in here and in there. Apply glue. Like so. And one by one, just hold it for a wee second. Make sure the edges are all lined up. Ouch, that'll be my elbow. Like so. If you bend this back, it's a wee bit easier. I've got those side ones in. Like that. And that's the bottom done. Now for the top, we're just going to glue here and here and do the same. Apply pressure till it's stuck good. So, like so. You might want to take your time a little bit more than I am. I'm just aware I'm trying to keep my video time down, or it will take forever to upload, etc. If you fold that over, you'll see it fits perfect. Now what I want to do is put a little open section here using my, where is it? My half inch punch, circle punch, here it is. This little thing comes in very handy. So you just want to grab the lid, and in the centre, you just want to punch out a semicircle. About there. And that makes for an easier opening of the box. Okay, so that's the box. Let's grab a wee biscuit. What's this one? Now these I got out of Asda. It's 6 packs with 2 biscuits in each. And these were only £1. So I think these would be good at craft fairs. Or as a little thank you to family and friends or teachers or what have you. They're really, really good biscuits. I did eat 1 pack, but I've left the rest for my craft fair, so I'll put them out the side. Right, so what's this one? Divinely chocolatey cookies. So you'll see that fits in there just lovely jovely. So close that over. Now taking a bit of scrap and the everyday label punch. This one. I am just going to punch out. Hang on, I've got another scrap bit here from earlier. I'm going to punch out a label. Like so. Now, because these are kind of similar to the in colours, I've decided to use Call Me Clover Green, and I'm also going to use the Basic Thanks stamp from Thankful Thoughts. You'll see this in another tutorial coming up. I really love this. Okay, so find your stamping block. I have mine here already loaded with my stamp. So lightly in the middle, apply pressure. Ta-da! Fabulous. Right, where's my cloth to clean this? Give that a wee clean. Put that back later. So that's it basically. You can use whatever stamp you want on here, or if you don't have any stamps, you could just write something in nice handwriting. Now I'm going to use some dimensionals to give it some 3D-ness, like so. Oh dear, fake nails are not good. Right, now you could place this anywhere you want. This one I had to the side of the box, but I think I'll put this one here and have the ribbon at the bottom. Now that won't fit, so I'm going to have to use another bit. Metallic ribbon combo pack, petal pink I'm sure this is, or rose pink. You'll find this in the main catalogue on page 201, I think it is. Right, so let's cut a length of this and move all that crap out the way. Right, so if I just, that's not going to be long enough. Right, sorry, I'm going to have to do another bit even longer. Silly me. Yeah, you want a good length of this. Any I don't use will be used again at some point. Oh no, that's far too much. Right, so let's try and utilise this a little bit better. So, oh, it's so fidgety trying to tie a bow. Fake nails on. So, there we go. Nah, don't like that bow. I do not like that bow. So let's try it at this angle. Well, fingers and thumbs. My goodness, can't even speak properly tonight. Come on. Don't be naughty. Oh dear, 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 dear. Under pressure. Oh, I was crap at those before, but my goodness, this is worse. So 5 minutes of this YouTube tutorial is going to be how to not do a bow, like me. Right, let me just cut a bit off. I shall tie it in a double knot. Try that way. Not a lot of people can tie a perfect bow first time round, so if they say they can, they're probably lying. Do not do this with fake nails. Oh, there. Oh, that'll do. That's quite cute. Finally, a little bow. So I'm just going to finish this off with these pretty embellishments, which are petal pink rhinestone gems. Aren't they fabulous? Now I am just going to, I think I'll use two the little diamond ones, I think. Hang on to get my pokey thing. So if I lift that, oops, it's not my night. It's not my night at all. And I'll put that away. Yeah, you know what, one will do. And there you have it, a little biscuit box with a fantastic little Scottish biscuit snack pack inside. So if you do try this, do share with me on my social media, SmithsCraftyCreations.com. Let me see your pictures. I have followers, but I don't actually have, I'm not actually sure if anyone's trying my blogs out, but please do let me know how you get on. Details of all the supplies will be over on the blog. And happy crafting. Thanks. See yous.